And we're live. It is Tuesday, December 22nd. The time is 5:11 and the temperature right now is 4 degrees Celsius. I'm just doing some last minute setup on the stream, guys. So you'll have to bear with me for a minute while I change a few settings. I just want to enable slow mode on the chat. And for some reason, it always makes me turn off paid promotion. Sorry guys, I'm not looking at the screen right now. It didn't go through the normal setup process to get this thing going, which is kind of annoying. It also turned off monetization, but I got everything on now. So let's see what chats I'm missing. Wow, a lot of people said hi. Greetings, Jason, Melanie, Tristan, Yasmin, Almighty Om, Maria, Matthew P, Jack Rock, Christopher, Gregoire, Lynn, Susan, Tony, Kevin, Vladimir. Hopefully I did not miss anyone. Can you guys let me know if the picture and audio are okay? Greetings, Christine S. I am wearing too many layers of clothes right now. That's okay. I don't even know where we are. Good evening, Lisa. Johnny Strides, when do you go to the toilet? Some things are always going to remain a mystery. Bevy says, your favorite mod is here. Hi, Bevy. Hi, Peter Stock. Hi, A Vintage. Lynn just left New York, New York. Susan confirms it's amazeballs. All right, so my last few streams, we've had this mysterious clicking noise. I've changed my backpack. I think that was it. But if you guys do hear a click, please let me know. I would appreciate if you guys let me know if the audio is acting up so I can try to fix it. Jeanette, I just got the email notification right before the stream, Jeanette. Thank you very much and Merry Christmas to you. And Funny Dog dropped in and said hi. Sorry if I missed some of your greetings, guys. It's already getting kind of crazy. Andrew said hi. Joseph confirms the audio is fine. Someone really likes Bevy YHZ's channel. I think a lot of us do. I just finished recording a walk up the notorious George Street. So hopefully that one recorded all right, and I will have that up on the channel for tomorrow. Greetings, Salome in Brooklyn. Just so you guys and see what I'm working with tonight. I don't need, whoa, I just should not have done that. Sorry guys, I gotta turn my gimbal back on. Oopsie doopsie. I didn't hack on the cable. There's a way to fix that. I just have to route the cable outside of my sweater and then I'll get enough slack. Sorry about this, guys. Just give me a second. Maybe I'll fix that picture, give you something a little nicer to look at while I repair my mistakes. And if you are a channel member or Patreon member, I did post a video just for you guys earlier today. So be sure to check out either the community message board. It'll be a channel members only post for the YouTube channel members, and for the Patreon members, you guys will know where to find it. But I posted a link if you're a silver tier or better, and everyone else, you will be able to see that video in 30 days time. I'll make that one available to everyone next month. I don't offer too many perks to channel members, but that's one of them. Greetings, Tara, DT UK. I'm embarrassed to say I don't even know the street I'm on. But let's cut behind this church here. How would you describe Toronto in 3 words? Very big city. Or let's go in front. This is Sherbourne Street. So I was thinking I would walk over to Cabbagetown because I've heard there's some Christmas decorations worth checking out over there. So I'll kind of meander a bit around this neighborhood. That is St. Jamestown, straight ahead. It should be just after 5 p.m. Greetings, Super Mario. There's a look south down Sherburne. Those are nice condos on the left, says Gregoire. What's up? Lionel? AJ Vintage never gets tired of this city. Well, where do you place your gimbal when you're on your bike? Asks Funny Dog. I don't use a gimbal. I just use a chest mount. AJ just said he never gets tired of Toronto, yet someone in the comments recently said all they ever do is go around the same boring places. Sorry about that. What's up, Jimmy? Bruno? It looks like we're having a white Christmas. Nice RV, let's go. Me Colin says hello. Me or my? I'm guessing me. Time Lapse says to come to NYC. I will definitely get my butt over to NYC. I'm also gonna put, it's not that cold, but I can feel my fingers starting to freeze. So I'm just gonna slide a glove over my right hand before we really get moving here. There we go. I don't have the super warm gloves tonight. I don't think they're needed. Chuck Diamond says Toronto's never boring. New Webster. Hello from Yonge and Bloor. Oh, you're just around the corner from here. You are just to the northwest of us. Mike Landry, $5 super chat. Thank you, Mike Landry. Hope you have a great holidays over on the East Coast, Mike. Tristan says do a walk with AK. Yes. I hope that would be a thing. Deep blue sky. Jeffrey says hello from Vaughan. And I know I said I was going to Cabbagetown, but here's a street I don't think I've ever explored before. What the heck is the name of it? I don't even have the name of the street. Good evening, Jenny K. Victor, that's okay. Just hanging out in the live stream is good enough. Sayed says Toronto is the second New York. I would like to think of it as the first Toronto rather than the second New York. They're both awesome cities. Thank you, Donnell. I was actually going to do a stream yesterday, but I decided to give my feet a rest, and all I did was a bike ride. So we're gonna pound the pavement pretty good today and tomorrow, I think. I've already done a fair bit of walking today, and these are rather nice old homes. Actually, I don't think this is considered Cabbagetown. Cabbagetown would be everything that's east of Sherburne, although for all intents and purposes, these are Cabbagetown homes. Peter Stock. Thank you, Peter. Trying to jazz up the old Peanuts Christmas tree. Alex says, when are you driving to Niagara? Hopefully on the 24th. It might be a very slow drive if there's a lot of snow involved. You're gonna have to be nice and careful. These are a lot of beautiful old homes, but not much in the way of Christmas decorations. Someone says, what street is this? And I say, that's a good question. I don't know. If I don't know, it must be Ontario Street, right? We're on Earl Street. Thank you, Cowboy Coney. Chuck Diamond, will you do a walk on Christmas Day? It all depends on my mom. We'll see. Christina S. Thank you for the $3.99, Christina. Whoop, I'm getting tangled up in my cord here. Someone says, why is it called Cabbagetown? It was called Cabbagetown because it used to be a really blue-collar neighborhood, and back in the day, residents had to turn their lawns into miniature farms as a source of food, and one of the popular items they grew was cabbages. At least that's what I think happened. Feel free to correct me on that. Funny Dog, $5 for a big can of beer. Thank you. Please give a happy birthday shout out to my girlfriend Janet. All right, happy birthday, Janet. And thank you again, Funny Dog, for the $5. Funny Dog made an appearance in one of these streams on the, or at the Barbara Ann Scott Ice Trail in front of, or in College Park. Tara confirms. This whole side of town has gone through a number of changes. This particular stretch of Jarvis and Sherburne used to be rather upscale. There's a lot of old mansions and stately homes. Almighty Om is happy I'm coming to Niagara. It's rain for the 24th. Well, if I can live stream it, the drive, providing, I don't know how the camera is going to handle it through the windshield, but if I can get that set up, I will try to live stream a drive up to Niagara. I might, as a test, do a live stream tomorrow where I drive around the city. I might put that one on my other channel. Here we are. There's Gloucester and Earl. I'm close to the Carl Zoo House. Okay, I'm gonna head north and then we're gonna head east and find our way through Cabbagetown. We have a little bit of time to meander about. What's up? Dragon Pup Eclipse. Sorry to hear that Best Buy screwed you over. No, there's no snow, and there is not much in the way of Christmas decorations, but hopefully we can find some over in Cabbagetown. Greetings, Chevy. Thank you, Jeff. Hello, Mark from Edmonton. There's some people yelling. Anonymous says hello. Thank you, Almighty Om. Let's head down Isabella. Isabella's a nice street. Greetings, Diana. I do get a little jealous seeing the New York videos with all the Christmas decorations going on. Light Ride, can I get a shout out? All right, Light Ride. Everyone's telling me AK. Yeah, I think Action Kid goes live pretty much every evening at this time, but so what? We're live. We're doing our thing. Some people have commented they like the east side of downtown. They find it a bit more interesting. And I also read that Cabbagetown has some pretty nifty Christmas decorations, so let's head that way and see what we can find. What's up, Ross Romes? David, yes, I'm definitely preparing to be careful. One year I drove up to Niagara Falls in a snowstorm. The rental car company only had a Camaro. So rather than getting like a Chevy Malibu or Toyota Camry or whatever I was destined to get, they said, here's a Camaro at the normal price. And that thing was rear wheel drive. And those were not, they weren't even all season tires, they were summer tires. And I had to drive up in a friggin' snowstorm to Niagara Falls in a Camaro. And in the morning, I couldn't even get it out of the driveway. So that was pretty good experience for driving in crap. But all the rental companies are pretty much fresh out of everything come winter. So I guess they were kind of desperate. Thank you, Christina S. Your husband made that up. Susan says clicking is back. It must be my zippy zip. Just FYI, you have twice as many viewers right now as Action Kid at the moment. Guys, it's not a competition, but that's neat to know. Tom saying he also had fun in the snow in a Camaro. All right, we're back to Sherbourne, so I'm just going to keep heading east. Is Toronto or Canada more or most beautiful? That's a confusingly worded sentence. AK did mukbang on his stream yesterday. Well guys, if you want to see me eat, you know which channel you have to go to. Harjot, where are you heading? I'm heading towards Cabbagetown. I'm debating if I should go north up to Bloor Street and then walk along that way, or if I should just go south. Yeah, let's just maybe go south to Wellesley Street here. We pretty much just walked in a giant circle, but that's okay. Red Bell, I was hoping to this year, but this pandemic put a monkey wrench in that. Noted, Nancy. Thanks for the tip. Happy holidays to Alex Reviews. Ivan's Bikes BMW says hi. Go to Hotbox in Augusta Avenue. Stores look open. What's all the fuss over shutdowns? Yeah, these stores are open. Most stores aren't. But good news to people in Ontario. They have given people, or given stores until the 26th. So most of Ontario will, for some reason, have an extended period where they get to stay open. You could say that's just blatant pandering to someone's voting base. Whatever, it is what it is. Dragon, I think they're just treating all of the province the same as they're treating Ontario or Toronto. Are you going to Kensington Market? No, Jimmy, we're going to Cabbagetown. There's a look at Our Lady of Lourdes. Why is it called Crowbar? Maybe someone can answer that. So this is south on the east side of Sherbourne. Robert says, what is Boxing Day all about? Boxing Day is just a UK tradition that Canada has carried over. Whereas Cabbagetown? Cabbagetown's pretty much in the northeast quadrant, if you could call it that, of downtown. Almighty Ohm. I don't think that's true, but that would be neat if it was. Edna G, shout out everyone in the Philippines. So this is Wellesley Street we're approaching. Mike Landry, $30 super chat from Mike Landry. Merry Christmas. Wishing you and your family the best this holiday season. Thank you, Mike Landry. Same to you, buddy. Your support is amazing. Thanks again, Mike. Do you ever get scared when you're out walking at night? No, Victoria. Have I ever been spooked? Perhaps a few times, but scared? I would say an emphatic no. Oh, that's a lot of messages. Again, sorry guys if I can't follow all your messages. What's up, Justine? Brad Bell. $9.99 super chat from Brad Bell. Thank you, Brad Bell. Happy holidays to you. Good evening, Karen G. She says good evening and good night. Syed says Toronto or Vancouver. Which one's more beautiful? Natural environment, Vancouver. Built environment, I would say TO. But it's really purely a matter of subjective preference. But I don't think Vancouver can touch Toronto in the built environment category. We just have way more history and a whole lot more of everything. But you could say the same about nature in their favor. Hey guys, are you still hearing that clicking sound, Susan, or anyone else? Or how's the audio? Are we doing good? Sorry guys, I'm just timing someone out who's spamming comments. All right. Susan, your Wi-Fi keeps dropping. Well, I'll give you my Wi-Fi password, Susan, and if you can find your way to near where I live, you're free to log in. I have a pretty dang fast connection. Do you know about 24/7 live cams on YouTube? Yes, I do. Mr. Jerk is good stuff. What's up, Cutting Edge? Fish TV, that's not something I'm even supposed to disclose. There was a 30-story Phoenix mural that you just missed. Whoops, I'm sure I've caught it on prior videos. And we are at Ontario Street. I recently did a video though that came down Ontario Street. Happy holidays from Istanbul, Turkey. Someone says, it's a beautiful night. Here's where I almost got mowed down by somebody on what looked like a rascal. Lee Brunn commenting, Action Kid had 3,000 views. Yeah, it's not really a competition. I kind of like it when everyone does well and gets views. I just passed by Patrick's place. Graham says there's a sketchy, fun, illegal market on Ontario Street. Mike Landry says Merry Christmas to Bev. Brandon says hello. Cutting Edge says no beer tonight. Ooh, I think there will be beer tonight. I have some leftover pizza in the fridge from last night. That is kind of begging me to consume it with a cold beverage. Gibby Gibson says my videos are relaxing. Thank you. Merry Christmas, Alessandra. Am I trying to catch the Saturn and Jupiter conjunction thingy tonight? No, but that's exactly how I would have worded it. If I look north on Rose Avenue, your balcony is the one in 260 that has lights on. Is this Rose Avenue? Is this a street? Are we looking at your balcony? And you know what, guys? I'm a dummy. I was going to bring the first thing with me to do a giveaway tonight, and I forgot. Did you ever come to Ethiopia? I have not. Perhaps one day. Jimmy had tacos. All right, so we are entering the retail stretch of Cabbagetown. What I'll do maybe is I'll walk down to Carlton Street and then we'll head on through the residential area and see if we can catch some Christmas decorations. Someone's saying this is the first pizza location. I did not know that. And my camera cannot focus on the sign. Let me see if I can tap it. There we go. I was able to get it to focus. You're a professional walker. You could say that. Karen, hopefully we can find some Christmas decorations. I can't promise it, but I'm hoping that we can see some. Kathy asks if she can walk with me. I'm going to arrange some get-togethers at some point once this pandemic is done with. If anyone can track me down on a live walk, you're more than welcome to say hi. Susan says someone needs to buy me some Johnny Walker for New Year's Eve. Oh, I can see some Christmas lights down Wellesley Street. That's a good sign that we'll be hitting some Christmas decorations. Our non-essential stores open. They are open for curbside pickup only, but a lot of them haven't even bothered to open up. Johnny Walker is a good YouTube name. Yeah, but it's also a copyrighted, trademarked name, so that might not be the best idea. Hey, I know we have some Filipinos in the audience. I don't know what the Filipino Center is though. Bruna hopes she moves to Toronto someday. Itai, do you get sore feet after walks? Sometimes I do, actually. For instance, yesterday, my right foot was kind of sore. So rather than go out and film a live stream, which I had planned, and make a walking video, I just hopped on my bike. So whenever I have sore feet, I plan on just taking it easy and doing a bike ride. Hopefully, I can have a few videos in advance prepared so I can take days off from walking. What about Johnny Gawker? Douchecam subscribed. Johnny Stripper sounds nice. Jeanette, $40 for Johnny Walker on New Year's Eve as per Susan. Jeanette, thank you, Jeanette. You have contributed to the Stumbles alcohol collection. When I work my way through this current bottle, I also have a bottle of scotch to get through. Then we'll have a Johnny Walker after that, although I'm supposed to drink it on New Year's Eve. You're welcome for the member video high fiver. I'm sorry it was only 20 some odd minutes. I'm trying to get to the point where I could do 2 or 3 member videos every month. Michelle Briggs saw a street with amazing Christmas decorations by Mount Pleasant Road. Was it the one with all the Santas? Inglewood? You had some beer with garlic fingers. Do you like garlic fingers? I do if they're stuffed with cheese. Someone says to use Dr. Scholl's gel inserts for sneakers. Reminds me of the Midge Hedberg joke. I would have bought that from a Mr. Scholl. He doesn't have to be a doctor. I do quite like the garlic fingers you get at Pizza Hut, believe it or not. Good evening, Royal Kun from San Francisco. Thanks again, Jeanette, for the Johnny Walker. And thanks, Mike. Hey, this deli has a nice Christmas tree. Ivan's Bikes, how much do I spend on booze and food? I'm actually kind of thrifty. This month is easily the most I've spent on food, just because I'm trying to support local places every time and not just going to A&W and Domino's. What's your favorite beer? I actually like most craft IPAs. Okay, let's go across the street and take a look at this. We have so few Christmas decorations going on in TO that if a store puts up a nice tree like this, we got to go see it. Eat your heart out, Action Kid in New York City. We got this tree in front of a deli. Karen G says IPAs are the best. Jenny K says nice tree. It is a nice tree. A deli tree. All right, let's cross back over to the other side. But you didn't run into it, says Vanless Dweller. Why would I run into it? Do you originate from Toronto? You could say Greater Toronto. I originated in Brampton. It's an interesting way of saying it. Oh, Nouvelle Costs. You guys are cheating on me by watching Action Kid. Thank you, Car STO. Diana B says the best meat shop in TO is in St. Jamestown. Would you recommend Toronto for a UK single guy to move to? Probably not right now. Let's wait till summer, but I imagine it would be as good as anywhere. Streets of Ontario, yes, Toronto is leading the province in that respect, unfortunately. Whoa, there's some nice decorations down this street. And no, guys, this is not considered jaywalking. Johnny Drinks will be the third channel. No, Johnny Stumbles covers those bases. What street are we on? We are on Aberdeen Avenue. Let's take a look at the lights on Aberdeen Avenue. I hope I just didn't get catfished into coming down this street by having the first few houses have nice lights. Jeanette's having leftover pizza for dinner tonight with sparkling water. Looks like two of us are having leftover pizza for dinner. I'll be having Hawaiian pizza, but I added mushrooms to it. Hey, we just got a super chat in from Brandon La Suisse, $20.99. Brandon La Suisse, thank you very, very much. Merry Christmas to you, Brandon, or Happy Holidays, or whatever form the politically correct kids are saying these days. And Michael Landry. Mike, $5. Have a great evening, Johnny. Merry Christmas. Multiple super chats from Mike. Thank you, Mike. Have a great night, sir. Happy holidays, and thank you, Brandon. There's definitely some pretty lights. Thank you, Genevieve. Seabucks, nice to see you back out. Happy holidays. And something interesting happened. Someone from the media contacted me about a possible interview. So once I'm done this stream, I will attend to that email. That's all I'll say for now. That's kind of neat. Wow, I kind of really dig this house. Tristan, why don't you watch both? If you use Windows, you can snap two pictures quite easily onto one screen. Windows key left arrow, Windows key right arrow. I'll usually put one live stream up on the big TV, the 65-incher, and then I'll have another one up on my other TV. And when I quote-unquote work during the day, which means taking my sweet time to edit videos, hopefully someone somewhere is live streaming, and I will put those up. Ace says, stay humble. I hope so. I hope the A&W coupon using ways will return. In fact, I assure you they will. Have you been to Sugar Beach? Yes, I have, Admiral. Oh, sorry, Tristan. But we've got some nice Christmas decorations on this street. I wasn't even planning on coming this way. I also just got hit in the face by some precipitation. Good evening, Sirkin. Ooh, this is a rather grand looking house. Look at this thing. Wow. A nice tasteful Christmas wreath. All right, where are we? Whew. We are hunting Christmas decorations now. Streets of Ontario, I think that was Aura. I was going to go south, but this house kind of caught my eye and forced me to come up this way. That's neat. They even have the projector lights on the house. This street reminds you of England, says Amzi. Well, most of these homes actually go back to the 1800s. And they're mostly in the Victorian style. So if this reminds you of England or other parts of the UK, I think that would be why. Check out the huge Christmas at Riverdale Farm. We are heading that way. We will walk along Carlton Street. Whenever you talk about your TV, you mention it's 65 inches. Well, I've had 4 TVs over the last 3 years. They've grown from 42 to 50 to 55 to 65. So for some reason in my head, I always identify it by size. That's not a flex, especially since TVs are so damn cheap these days. It's just that's how I identify my TV. Which areas of Toronto are good and sketchy? Toronto kind of has pockets of, I wouldn't really call them sketchy, but areas that might be a bit more questionable. Tomorrow's walk definitely goes up one of the so-called sketchier sections. That'll be up George Street. And we're at Carlton Street. I think I see some more decorations just south of here. Let's go take a quick peek at those, and then I'll head down That bus has its wipers on. Jimmy Bishop has a 55-inch Bravia. 971 Johnny the Filmmaker live videos. Oh guys, I make an appearance in one of Ken Continuum's videos. I walked right in front of him and he didn't notice me and I didn't notice him. He is barely in my video. That's the video I'll be posting on the Stumbles channel. But if you go to the Ken Continuum and you look up his walk along the Bentway, I think it's titled The Bentway, something like that. And you go to 10:50 in the video, 10 minutes, 50 seconds, you'll see me walking by, like literally right in front of him. And he did not recognize me or say hi. This is, oh, we're on Ontario Street. I recently streamed from down here. Thank you, 971. Yeah, sometimes when I'm filming, I can get tunnel vision. I try not to, but it can happen. You saw that, Johnny and his New Balances. It's like Pokemon Go. All right, so I'm just gonna walk by a few of these houses here, then we're gonna loop back up to Carlton Street. But this is Ontario Street, or maybe I'll just keep going south down to I'll just keep going south down to Gerrard, and we can come back up through Cabbagetown. There might be some more gems. Jay Taylor says, what's the best thing you love about Toronto? I would have to say, hands down, it's the diversity of neighborhoods and the fact that New York City can suck it. We have the best food from around the world anywhere in North America. If you want authentic anything, this is the place to get it. Even Anthony Bourdain would agree with that. Not that New York is anything to be ashamed of. I just think we clobber it in that department, and that's an extremely biased opinion. But if you're comparing favorably to New York in anything, I think that's a good thing. Hey, that's cute. Is that like a... What is this? Captain Charisma, can you leave that in a comment? Toronto does better hot dogs than NYC. It does. Our hot dogs have superior topping selections. BB-8, what am I missing, guys? What is this BB-8? R2D, oh, Star Wars. How much are houses in Toronto? Beyond the reach of most normal people. Oh, that's awesome. You got a view of Aura. Maybe I can focus right on the building, right at the end of this laneway. That is almost custom for that. Don Amel, $20. Don Amel, keep up the great work. Love this idea of live walks. Thank you, Don. That is a very nice and very generous. Super. Very, very much appreciated, Don. Can you get pineapple on a pizza there? Pineapple pizza actually originated from Canada, folks. Why am I saying folks? I'm not Doug Ford. But this is where Hawaiian pizzas originated. Oh, someone's waving to me? I thought that guy was waving at me. What a cute little guy. Didn't seem to be too interested in me. Thank you, Robert. Good evening. Same to you. Is Aura a residential tower? It is, with a pathetic underground shopping mall in the basement. Someone said to take the puppy with me. I actually hope I don't become famous, so to speak. I think things are pretty good the way they are now. Although I see some Christmas decorations down the street that are worth hunting. Let's go peep some decorations. Chauncey says, what are you going to do when Ontario shuts down after Christmas? There will actually be no difference for most people in Toronto than the way things are now. But let's just take a look. I'm gonna turn north and head up to Carlton Street and Riverdale Farm, but I wanna take a look at this house. Look at that. Roro Kun, $24.99. The fact that it won't let you round it to $25 bothers you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Roro. It's okay. I'm pointing up. Delivering food? Io says I am famous to him. When was that video you're in? Oh, Melanie. It's Ken Continuum's Bentway video. About 10 minutes and 50 seconds into it. Shell, how long have you been doing live walks? I think about 3 or 4 months. Wow, somebody here definitely didn't half-ass their Christmas decorations this year. Bookish Horse Girl, wasn't the camera pointed above him? I think he thought I was taking a picture. Mark P, can I go knock on a door and sing a carol? Let's not. You guys don't want to hear me sing. Ooh, this house has a bit of a spooky / Christmas vibe to it. Joe, this is Cabbagetown. Okay, now we're gonna turn around and head back up to Gerrard, and then over to Parliament, and then up to Carlton. So we're gonna check out the retail street. Are you going to Riverdale Farm? Yes, we will walk down Carlton to that way. Seems like a pretty nice festive night. And I think people in Toronto are breathing a sigh of relief that nothing's really going to change between now and Christmas. But it is damn strange to see things this dead. That's okay. I will definitely come back next year and check out these areas and the decorations. And we can hopefully see that things are a bit more festive. Johnny, like your videos. Thank you, 971. Johnny, why is it called Cabbagetown? We've been over this earlier, Brandon, but long story short, it was a rather poor working class neighborhood and people had to grow cabbages in their lawns as a means of survival. Jimmy Bishop says 3 Celsius now. There's a look west down Gerrard. Is Cabbagetown a safe area? Cabbagetown is as safe as anywhere. Not only is it a safe area, it's a gorgeous area. It's full of stunning homes like this. Arjun says hi from Brampton. Hi, Arjun. Vanless Weller, we can grow cabbage again. Blake says good evening. Here's a mattress and a box spring. Does anyone actually use a box spring anymore? I haven't seen one of those in forever. I thought they were a relic of the past. Who uses a box spring? This place looks amazing. I would love to try that. Maybe after this walk, I can head over here. Lines and Trails, $3.99. Thank you, Lines and Trails, for the super chat. I met Lines and Trails the other day in Dundas Square. He has some channels or some videos around Toronto. Thank you, Lines and Trails. Brad Burns uses a box spring. Jay uses a box spring. I guess a lot of people use box springs. I just have a memory foam mattress directly on my IKEA frame. It seems to do the trick. There is Canna Cabana. Thank you, Joe. Maybe we should stop in and pick up some more edibles. The supply is getting low. There's the green closet. Oh. Diana saw me go by. Is it considered dead? Yes, Dinesh. Did I say your name right? Dinkesh? Although, generally speaking, the 23rd and 24th, primarily the 24th, isn't that busy of a day. I remember going through the Eaton Center on the 24th and it was quite dead. I think most people have wrapped up their panic shopping by then even. But relatively speaking, yes, Toronto is quite dead. I think we all know who to thank for that, but anywho, let's head up to Carlton. Damaz doesn't have any edibles in Hamilton. Brittany, use a box spring because I don't like to sleep now. Gillian says, hola. That's correct, Brad Burns. Brad Burns, the designer, would know that, of course. Blake Raymer, $50. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I gotta slow down and pull this up. Thank you for the amazing content as always. Well, Blake, thank you for the amazing super chat. I hope you have an awesome holidays yourself. Thank you so much to Blake and Roro and everyone else before him who super chatted. Jeanette with a Generous donation for some Johnny Walker via Susan's suggestion. Nick, I would not call this dangerous. That's a common theme on this channel. People are asking if areas are dangerous. There might be the odd intersection you would want to avoid, but overall I think Toronto is resoundingly safe, especially if you look at it relative to other North American cities this size. Car STO, good health and happiness to all in 2021. Same to you. BB Plop, I would disagree with you. I think anyone could take a stroll down Jane and Finch at almost any time of day and not feel the least worry. That said, if someone feels uncomfortable, absolutely don't do something. People say the same thing about riding a bike on Toronto streets. They'll say it's really dangerous and you shouldn't do it. And I would not agree with that. But I would say if you feel it's dangerous, then don't ride your bike on the main streets. Get off and walk it on the sidewalk or take a side street. Hey, we're on Carlton Street and look what we got. Some nice lights. Jenny K says you got over 700 people. Someone in the GTA area would call it if anything went wrong. And here's a neat mural. Maybe I can go to the other side of the street and we can get a better look at it. I'm not seeing Christmas lights down Carlton Street, unfortunately. I was hoping that this would be a nice walk as we make our way over to Riverdale and Riverdale Farm. That's okay. I'm sure we'll see some decorations along the way. Newton J says, I'm around the corner from him. Well, if I had remembered to bring something for a giveaway, you could have came out and collected it. These white lights seem to be in vogue this year. I don't know if that's the correct way to say it. Let me see if I can focus on them. But I'm noticing more and more people are decorating with that style of light. This is cute and fun. A polar bear not advertising Coca-Cola in the winter. Somewhere in a Pepsi boardroom, they were discussing probably making their own Christmas mascot. This is Metcalfe Street. Ooh, look how nice this is. Maybe I will have to come down here later. There's a lot of stuff to walk by up there. But we're on a mission to check out Riverdale Farm. In the daytime, these homes are absolutely stunning. Not much in the way of Christmas decorations, but that's a gorgeous looking property. Maria says, go Johnny go. Go Johnny where? We're heading towards Riverdale. And it's a good thing I have this particular phone because there's almost no light on the street. And this phone does a fantastic job in really low light like this. Look at this house. Melanie says, what date was that video? Just look up Bentway on his channel. So this street is Sackville. I just want to take a quick detour. And this is one of the nicest streets in Cabbagetown, but I think there's some decorations down here worth checking out as we wind our way to Riverdale. Sorry, I'm just reading Blake Raymer's message. That's neat, Blake. I think we have a nice little batch of nicely decorated homes coming up. So we'll check them out, then I'll turn around and head back up to Carlton. I'll keep the camera on the boring side of the street because we'll hit them in a minute when I circle around. Merry Christmas, Lucy. Brandon, I have many a times. Well, there's two on Lakeshore. There's the Cam H Center on Queen West. Oh, the Lakeshore one, that's the old Mimico. Yes, I have done that as well. Sorry, I got confused. Corb says, what's up? He's got a neat channel where he walks through Montreal. A lot of people have asked me about Montreal walks, so if that's something you're curious about, give his channel a look. And of course, Halifax, we have Bevy YHZ. All right, let's cross over and head back up. The wide angle's not as good. But this house is picture perfect, isn't it? Look at it. I don't think this house could be any nicer if they tried. Like seriously, did they hire a professional to do this? Yeah, this is probably my favorite house in Cabbagetown right now.
Have you seen their Halloween decorations? They really go all, like their Halloween decorations are also awesome.
I did not come through here on Halloween. My viewers wish I did, but...
Can't help but think of little viruses. But yeah, they always do like really beautiful, tasteful, artful displays.
It's stunning, the whole property.
It is. And I love their gas.
I kind of like the kitschy homemade feeling ones too.
Yes, I like them all.
But this is perfect. Have a nice night. All right, that house so far isn't the most glowing, but it takes the award. And for people saying waste of hydro or electricity, those bills are drastically lower these days now that almost everyone's using LEDs. It's the incandescent bulbs. It's hard to tell if these ones are or not that lead to the astronomical hydro bills. But if you're using LEDs, you're not really reaching too far into the wallet book to pay for it. And what the heck, it's 1 month out of the year. It's hard to fault people for having some fun and showing some festive spirit. That's true, Nico. Overall, this is not a well-lit area. You're welcome, Runtime Error. Susan Murray says to come to Edinburgh. Did I say that right? Edinburgh. You know what? Carlton Street seems kind of boring. Let's head on up to the next street and head over. Someone says greetings from the Barbados. A simple floodlight is a good way to illuminate your whole house. 971 Demorier says, I am the best Canadian YouTuber. Thank you. What about Lou from Unbox Therapy? Did I just walk into an alleyway here? This might not have been the smartest place to go. Karen G, $5 super sticker. Thank you, Karen G. Very, very much appreciated. And what about Linus? I think all of the Linus Tech Tips people, even Anthony, every single person on that channel is very, very worth watching, although you have to be a bit of a geek. Thank you, Mark. Burris says I'm going into the projects. Somebody put a lot of effort into this, and not many people wander this way. Linus is your ritual. Yes, I watch Linus all the time. Karen G says, thank you for all the Christmas decorations. Your heart is happy. You're welcome, Karen. Please say hi to your dad, Chris. That is, he's 90, but still young. Hello, Chris. Happy holidays to you, sir. All right, we're doing some alleyway walking here in Seatown. I don't think anyone calls it Seatown. And it's time for Quick Bits. I liked it when Linus ripped into NVIDIA last week on the WAN show. That's probably my favorite live stream show, the WAN show. It's literally two guys talking about tech news. We have another question as to why it's called Cabbagetown. Well, despite the grand appearance of these beautiful Victorian homes, people used to have to grow cabbages to survive. I'm gonna just have that permanently etched onto the screen. Duvel Koss has watched the WAN show every Friday for the last 4 years. Ego says, hello, Johnny. What are you doing for Christmas? I'm going, hopefully, weather permitting, up to Niagara Falls. Those are yours?
Pardon?
Those are yours?
I'm babysitter.
Oh.
So.
Well, I was gonna say they did a very cute job.
I think, you know what? I can't see. I'm pretty sure it's babysitting, but.
All right. Well, have a good night. We just got a B&E. Excuse me, ma'am, why are you here? Babysitting. This is the stupidest place in the world I could be walking. Right along the back end of a bunch of cars that have to reverse out. Come on, Johnny, where's your senses? Although, in fairness, I would say these drivers did a poor job parking, because if you look, you should always reverse into a spot like this so you can see your way out. It's a lot easier to get the hard part over with when you're parking the first time. And that makes things a lot safer. Is viewing Christmas lights better when you're high? I don't know. I don't know. We got a pretty house here. Let me check my battery life, see where we're at. Some people don't know how to reverse into a parking spot. Then some people shouldn't be driving. That's a pretty simple but honest statement there. If you can't reverse a car safely, you probably shouldn't be operating the car. Don't worry, we'll all have automatically controlled cars pretty soon. Do you ever watch Parking Wars? No, I haven't. Hey, there's a big Christmas tree over on the other side of the Riverdale Farm, so let's cut through this dark park. I'm gonna give my right hand a break and hold the camera with the left. Sorry about the lack of lighting. There's absolutely no lights where I am right now, but there are a few ahead. We are being drawn to the giant Christmas tree. What is the cheapest Christmas gift you can get your wife? Maybe a pack of chiclets or a Big League Chew? Joyce, that's okay. But look at this monster tree we're going to. Thank you, Robert. Tom says Pez. Screw Pez, go for Big League Chew. Get something original this year. I don't think we're allowed onto the property to check this tree out. We have a vote for Haagen-Dazs, not Ben & Jerry's. That tree is massive. Maybe we'll get a better look from it on the other side. Monica says Haagen-Dazs and Ben & Jerry's are both awesome. You know what is awesome, guys? Chapman's. They make real ice cream. They pay their employees properly. They treat them properly. They're just a stand-up company. And they're Canadian. And if you check the packaging, most Breyers isn't even ice cream. It says it's like dessert, frozen dessert treat or some garbage like that. So do yourself a favor, if you're in Ontario or you have Chapman's, and just give it a try. You know, I'm a cheapskate at heart, but I'll make an exception for a good operation like that. Newton says Ben & Jerry's is also good, and they gave health benefits to the LGBTQ. So many letters. There's probably going to be a few new letters added to that soon. But that's good. I don't think I'd want to buy ice cream from a company that didn't support all their employees. But for those of you in Ontario, I definitely think, even if Chapman's was a shitty company, I would say their ice cream is worth a try. Kawartha Dairy is amazing as well, says Blake. I've seen a place in Roncesvalles that has Kawartha Dairy. And guys, it's the necropolis. Support your local gelato shop as well. Yes. Anyone doing that kind of takeout definitely needs some help, although they're probably not prepared to do a whole lot of business in the winter anyways. Fong To says No Frills is the best place to get Chapman. That's a good tip. The Breyers real ice cream is bad, but most of their ice cream is the fake stuff. And it's really no better than the store brand. So if you're going to be cheap, just buy the cheapest ice cream you can find. Who the hell am I to give advice on ice cream buying? What has this channel become? They have salted the crap out of these sidewalks. That's why you hear me crunching along here as I walk. Russell Dubs, $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Russell. It's very, very much appreciated. Although, guys, I have to admit, I'm an absolute sucker for ice cream sandwiches. Cutting Edge, when are you doing Johnny Stumbles? When should I do Johnny Stumbles? That's a good question. I do have a new video planned for the Stumbles channel tomorrow. And the Sunday night stream on this channel was supposed to be a Stumbles stream, but for some reason I decided to stream on this channel from home. Hello?
See you again.
Hey, what's up? You getting a workout in?
What's that?
Getting an exercise in?
Yeah.
I saw you in the Danforth, right?
Yeah.
Are you stalking me?
Looks like, right? Hey, how you doing, everyone?
I guess you're not that far from the Danforth. This is all within
No,
exercise.
I live around the corner right here. So
Oh.
I just go around.
Awesome. Well,
How's life going?
good. How about you?
Good, good.
People are saying hi.
Hey. Be safe, Toronto.
Yeah, you be safe too.
Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
everyone.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Yep. Take
I'm
care.
sure I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Cheers. Take care. That's our second encounter with that gentleman. I saw him at on the Danforth not too long ago.
On the holidays, because I remember when I was like,
Newton J says Wellesley Street has a ton of lights. We will head up to Wellesley Street. I thought that was kind of a beautiful house, as the lady in the kitchen looked out her window as I was pointing a camera directly at her. And we were just talking about ice cream. And here we go. This place, I'm assuming it's a local favorite because it's been here forever, although I don't think they had a particularly good year, obviously. Whoops. Let's see how the front camera is working here. Oh, it's too dark. You're just gonna have to trust me that I don't look frigid like I'm freezing my buns off. So we're gonna head north up to Wellesley. Hey, we got a Frosty. Newton says they did well this year. That's good. Ever get the feeling you're being stalked? No. But hey, I'm openly broadcasting my location. Like it's all fair game. If someone hangs out in the video, it's a little creepy if they decide to tag along for too long. Jimmy says, go Argos. That is really clever. Streets of Ontario asking if I've ever encountered any Karens. No, I haven't. Someone telling me I'm lagging. I recommend refreshing your connection, guys. Did the heated gloves turn up, says David. Welcome to the stream. The heated gloves haven't, but I did get some rated for minus 30 degrees Fahrenheit gloves from Amazon. Cutting Edge asks if I've ever been married. I will say no to that without hesitation because that is the correct answer. Marvin says hello from Vegas. So we're heading up to Wellesley. Susan says she had to lower it to 480. Guys, can we get a quality check here? Hopefully the folks at Rogers are doing their job and keeping our connection crisp.
I definitely thought she was really cute in high school. I just never made a move.
We reconnected after.
I'm currently checking out my stream.
I got onto Bumble and dating app.
My stream.
I got onto Bumble and dating app. I got onto Bumble and dating
The quality looks fine, guys.
I got onto Bumble and dating
The quality looks fine, guys.
I got onto Bumble and dating
The quality looks fine, guys.
I got onto Bumble and dating
The quality looks fine, guys.
I got onto Bumble and dating
The quality looks fine, guys.
I got onto Bumble and dating
The quality looks fine, guys.
I got onto Bumble and dating
If you're having problems, it would have to be on your end. Sorry about that, guys. But I just checked out the 1080p on my other phone and it looked fine. Sometimes the quality is going to dip a little bit here and there. That's completely unavoidable. But if you are having problems, hit refresh. Generally speaking, when the quality gets really bad, I get more than just one or two people. Devin, why are you only limited to 720? YouTube normally defaults you to 720 these days, but you can manually bump that back up to 1080. Bumble and a dating app. Yes, it was playing an ad for Bumble when I tried to load my stream up. At least I know the monetization is enabled.
Yeah, why don't you take the down?
Well, right now,
Oh, Devin, someone is throttling your connection if that's happening. That sucks. Maybe it's YouTube or your ISP. Thanks for confirming the quality, guys, and we are at Wellesley. Look at this. That is a really cute setup. I'm just gonna walk down to Wellesley and then we'll walk back. Thanks for confirming the quality, guys. It's entirely possible tomorrow I will do a test driving stream. I might do it in private, but if the private one I do works out, I might do just a regular one. Maybe we'll drive in a loop. I'll go along the 401, Don Valley Parkway, the Gardner, and the 427. We'll waste some gas and burn some data, just making sure that the stream works before I do one up to Niagara Falls. I will need some moderators in that chat because I will not be allowed to use my phone while I'm driving. So I'll literally put the phone pointing out the windshield, hit the button and stream, but I won't be able to check the chat or delete any nasty comments because I think that would be kind of evidence of distracted driving, and the last thing I want to do is cause an accident. Karen says, are you going live on the 24th? I don't know, Karen. I'm hoping to at least do a driving stream if I can figure that out. If I can't, we'll see. I also have the option of live streaming from my GoPro or my DJI Osmo Mobile. My Osmo Action. So I've got to test some different setups. But if I can't live stream from my phone for whatever reason, I can try using one of my action cameras. We'll see if we can make it work. I can't promise, guys. Streets of Ontario says if I need a moderator. He's got me. All right, leave a message in the comments. I might add a moderator or two just for the drive streams because I don't want the existing moderators to feel like they are obligated to hang out during the drive stream. Oh, the Urbanity, $5 super chat. Thank you, oh, the Urbanity. Thank you very much. I assume you're a fan of urban walks. And here we have Wellesley Park. I see some homes off in the distance, but let's just come back on Wellesley here. I think we have probably toured the best part of Toronto for residential Christmas decorations tonight, so I'm glad we got this in. Alexander, there's no snow at all. Yes, we're very, very hit or miss with the snow. And often we'll get a snowfall and then a few days later we'll have some above 0 days and there'll be very little signs that it even snowed. It's really not much colder here than a city like New York. Why are all those snowmen tilted? That's a good question. Maybe it was my camera that was tilted, but then that would make the house also tilted. Okay, $10 from Elmo L. Elmo L, thank you very much. That's amazing, guys. Your super chats tonight have been awesome, guys. And if you missed my last live stream where I was a lazy boy and sat in my chair at home, I announced that I'll be doing YouTube full-time for the foreseeable future. Which maybe is bad timing because in January and February, YouTube is brutal. Companies' advertising budgets are slashed. So the payouts you get from the advertisements are like a third or a fourth of what they are in November, December, but that's okay. Are you doing a drive test on your live stream? Perhaps. I'm not promising anything, guys. So don't be disappointed if I can't, but I will try to figure it out. Another thing to consider is the weather. If we're dealing with a blizzard, I might not want to have any kind of distraction at all. But we'll see. I can't imagine that being too big of an issue. I could still hook up the equipment and hit play or hit record, I guess. It's not about optics, it's about safety. But we'll see if tomorrow I could sneak in a live stream. Trontopia, thank you. Mark likes my home streams. Guys, I don't think I'll do home streams from this channel. I'm going to save those for the Stumbles channel. And someone said that I should go there tonight and do one of those streams. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. What time is it? Oh, it's only 6:45. Karen G says the home streams are the best. Maybe we'll do a home stream tonight. Thank you, Hannah Clark. I also don't want to run out of stuff to talk about and stuff to cover. So I don't want to... If Jack spends his whole life on the internet filming himself, he becomes a dull boy. This is what attracted me up the street. Toronto is supposed to get snow on Christmas Day. This is neat, and it kind of lights up the whole property. Let's get a look at it. I wonder if one of these people is watching the stream, or their friend messaged them, hey, someone's streaming your house. Tyler, that's neat. Mark likes my Dylan voice. Hey guys, it's me, Dylan. Merry Christmas! Oh, that was nice. Dylan wished everyone a Merry Christmas. Wow, look at this. That is neat. Maybe we can get a look at that from the other side. When is Jay Stride's merch dropping? I don't know, guys. My priority right now is getting a little bit ahead on this channel. I want to have more than, if you notice, every time I release a video, I filmed it the day before. I would like to have at least a few videos in the back pocket. I also want to get the Johnny Stumbles channel up to daily videos. Because really, I'm just recording videos on my way to releasing videos. And I think that's a neat way to get some extra content. This place looks all Halloween-y. Ruben says I filmed this yesterday. I am filming this now. I hope that doesn't freak you out or give you some type of existential crisis. And you know what I think I'll do, guys? I normally finish up my streams by walking west back towards one of those subway stations, but let's go over to Castle Frank. There's a gorgeous, gorgeous street on the way to Castle Frank. It might be a little boring getting there, but it might be my only chance to catch that street while it's still all festive-y. Tyler says, hey Johnny, did it take you a while to get confident enough to talk out loud during your walks? I don't know if it was a matter of confidence. It was really a matter of I wanted to take the channel to the next level, because a lot of people were doing videos where you just walk around Toronto and point the camera at stuff and record it. And I kind of wanted to do something a little more unique than that, because all of our videos were starting to look pretty much the same. You can only get so good with pointing the camera at stuff. And I first worked on my audio setup. I switched to an external audio because I think it does a way better job than the built-in audio. And then I looked at the channels in New York, and which channel was doing the best? Out of all the channels in New York, it was AK's. And what did he do that nobody else did? He narrated his walks. So that's where I sort of took that cue from. Now I pretty much narrate every walk. And he also sort of brought live streaming to North America. So I'd be lying if I said he wasn't the inspiration, but I was really just looking for a way to make my channel stand out. Because you had the Ken Continuum and my walk around at the time. And a lot of us were covering the same areas, often at the same time. If there's a snowstorm, we'd all run out and cover the same snowstorm. So I was like, how the heck can I make my videos different? I could either spend $5,000 on a new camera and try to make them look professional, or I could go out and just start talking. Trontopia as well, he's in the chat. He also does videos. His videos are a little more unique. He doesn't do the long form videos. So if you have a shorter attention span, you'll probably like his channel. Someone says Bevy is so right. Did I miss her comment? Sorry guys, I missed a lot of your comments. Bevy says the Toronto walkers are all unique. I did notice, I'm not gonna toot my own horn or pat myself on the back, but when I started narrating videos, the other channels started doing that a bit more. So I think, aside from me, from copying everything from everyone else, that might have been a positive influence I made. I don't know. I missed Anna's super chat. Jeanette. I missed a super chat. Let me go up and see it. Anna, I very much apologize. I'm scrolling up to see if I can find it. It's not showing on my list, but Anna, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anna. That is very much appreciated. And I apologize for the 5 minutes of boring or so. Those are the apartments of St. Jamestown on the left. The Cabbagetown Christmas decoration residential home tour is done. Nouvelle costs. You mean I imported something from New York? That's all I did. I certainly wouldn't take credit for being inspired. Walking commuter in NYC is good. Yes, he is. There's also the NYC walking show. I've been talking with that guy a bit. And I remember Walk, Ride, Fly when he was under 1,000 subscribers like a few months ago. And he's at like 18,000 or something crazy right now. So his channel has definitely taken off. Is that the oldest gravesite? This might be the oldest cemetery in Toronto. Maybe someone can fact check this. Is this Midtown? No. Generally, when people say Midtown, they refer to Yonge and St. Clair, Yonge and Eglinton, and St. Clair and Bathurst. Those are the main Midtown intersections. We are still very much downtown. Although in old-timey speak, we are uptown. The top of Yonge around Yonge and Bloor used to be uptown, but now it's still downtown. Lorraine, that's probably true, but as is everything in life, there's very little in the way of original ideas, right? And whenever people ask me where I got the idea was, or from to start this channel, I do not hesitate to credit AK and Ken. Car STO. That's a very tasteless yet still funny joke. But we are basically heading up to Castle Frank Station. Peter Stock, have a good night. Peter Stock, thank you for the super chat earlier. There's one street that I really want to check out. Walk, Ride, Fly at 25,000 subscribers. Yeah, he is definitely going to pass me very soon. I think he'll quite nicely be the second biggest channel like this in New York. Another channel that's doing really well is called Walking Alice. She's a New York walktuber. She doesn't live stream, but she's got a very original approach. She's got a cute intro, and her maps, frankly, blow mine away. She's got a really nice animated map intro. Bevy YHZ, if you're looking for a little bit of inspiration, don't look at me, look at Walking Alice. Although Bevy's doing excellent so far. She had a snowstorm video get over 1,000 views, so congrats for that. Greetings, JC. Please do more bicycle videos. Oh, I fully intend on doing more cycling videos. Where are the cops? We got a police car and no cops. Good night, Claudia. You know what? I need to stay on this side of the street, but the other side of the street is where the killer view is. So maybe I'll have to cross Bloor Street here twice. Good night, Claudia. Yes, Monica, the bridge on the north side is definitely worth going to check out. Lucy loves buildings. You're not the only one, Lucy. I remember being on the urbantoronto.ca back before it was even a website. It was just a forum a long ass time ago, watching a lot of buildings start to go up. Jenny says don't jaywalk this time. So from Cabbagetown up to Bloor East, and hopefully the view is nice at night. Yvelle Cost joined Urban Toronto back in 2012. I remember being on Urban Toronto in like 2004 or possibly even 2003. Happy Harry used to live in Toronto 50 years ago. All right, we are, this, I don't even know what you call it, suspended tunnel. Can you suspend a tunnel? Is actually the subway tube. Maybe that's the correct term. That connects Castle Frank Station to Sherbourne Station. And there's a very nice view to the west, but it should get nicer once I move down here a bit more. Yvelle Cost says it's a covered railway. Robert Ruddock, hit the like button and subscribe button. Thank you. Thank you, Robert. Always appreciated when someone calls it out. Don't forget to check out Bevy YHZ as well, and Johnny Stumbles. And again, if you missed it, check out the channel The Ken Continuum and look up his video on the Bentway. It's one of his most recent videos. And then jump to 10 minutes and 50 seconds or watch the whole thing and you will see Johnny Strides make an appearance. I'm on Bloor Street East and I believe that's Rosedale Valley, and you can hear the subway going by right now. And whatever you're seeing on the stream is nowhere near as good as what it is in person. This is a spectacular view. Cowboy Coney just subscribed to Bevy. Jenny K says you didn't really see me. Yeah, you see me walk by. It's pretty clear. I was literally like right in front of Ken. Gary's Goggle, $5 super sticker. Thank you, Gary's Goggle. Why did they cover the subway here? I'm assuming some engineer could tell you. One Ill TV says Chunga Yo Wa Yu. Chunga Yo Wa Yu. I do not understand that. Thank you, Michelle. While you're on Ken's channel, don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to urge Ken to start streaming. I think Ken would be pretty good at it. He's got a similar quirky knowledge of the city that I do, probably more so. So I think he would be quite excellent at this. Sorry to ask, what is jaywalking? Jaywalking is when you cross the street against the sign. So if it says don't walk and you're a little badass rebel and you walk anyways, you're a jaywalker. Guys, I think it was Robert who pointed out in my comments, as per the city of Toronto, this is not jaywalking if I cross the street here. The Toronto police recommend doing it at least 30 meters from a marked crossing if you do it, apparently. But technically, I could run across the street right here and I wouldn't be breaking the law. I was not aware of that. Ethog loves Canada and he loves Toronto. Greetings from Trinidad and Tobago. All right, guys, we're gonna do one more residential street. And then I'm gonna come back here to Castle Frank Station and whisk myself home. If you get hit by a car, who's at fault? Insurance-wise, the driver will be at fault. And as for who the police would charge, I couldn't tell you. But if you're a motorist and you hit a pedestrian, you pretty much have to prove that they ran out into the middle of the street and tried to commit suicide. Otherwise, you will be found at fault. Not that that does you any good if you're a pedestrian. So if I were to cross here, this would be jaywalking. So let's do a live example of jaywalking. Or let's not, it's kind of hard to... Cars really have absolutely no reason to come through this intersection because that's the Rosedale Heights Secondary School right there. It's a artsy school. But we are heading over to one of the nicest residential streets. I say this a lot, but I like to highlight the nice streets as well. Chris is getting hit by a car is very painful. Slow Burner says, don't eat yellow snow. Don't run with scissors. I think that's reasonable advice. Quite reasonable indeed. So here we go. This is Castle Frank Crescent. This street is absolutely stunning. What I'm going to do, because the street is a dead end, I'm going to walk down the street with the camera on one side of the street, and then we're going to come up with the camera on the other side. That way I'm not spoiling all the fun. Mark says drive safe. Bevy says she's reading everything. You can get a DUI on a bicycle. I would hope so. If you subject a cyclist to all the laws of the road, I would absolutely expect that to be one of them. Maybe I can focus on that wreath a little better. So this is Castle Frank Crescent. This street is really an extension of the Rosedale neighborhood for all intents and purposes. The houses are of similar stature and value. The lighting is quite poor, which is very reminiscent of a street that's well off. Mikey M, $5. Hello from Halifax. Happy holidays to everyone. Love the channel, Johnny. Thank you, Mikey M. Happy holidays over to you in Halifax. Michelle, we've done the Bloor Viaduct many times. Thank you, Nintendaft. Unfortunately, this street is not as ritzed up with decorations as I hoped it to be. But that's all right. We still get to explore a quaint yet excessively wealthy street. This house is nice. Hi, Mikey from Anne Murray country. There's some gorgeous homes on the other side of the street, which I'm saving for when I turn around and hike back up it. Someone is watching a Sylvester Stallone movie in that house. They still look expensive. Yeah, we are just south of the Rosedale neighborhood. And as I mentioned, this street would look perfectly in place if it were north of Bloor and Rosedale. Maybe someone can correct me and even point out that we are in Rosedale. Ooh, there's a gorgeous house on the other side, which we'll hit on the way up. Okay, we're at the bottom of the street. It's time to twirl a boot. And does the theme song from Dynasty start playing? No. But I was watching that horrible show, Selling Sunset. And it's amazing, they'll show a giant house in LA on the hills. And they'll be all excited about selling it. And you're like, really? That's just a bungalow in Toronto. Okay guys, we are going to head up to Castle Frank Station and I'm going to kill the stream. Look at this house, guys. How much data does one stream use? Do you say data or data? I always find myself flip-flopping between the two. Usually this stream will probably use about 6 or 7 gigabytes. I use 1080p and I put it on dynamic bitrate, so it generally pushes as much out as it can just to maximize the quality, because I know streaming, you're kind of at a bit of a disadvantage in the quality department. Have a good night. Do you wear high visibility attire? Not tonight. My other backpack has reflective strips on it. But I was trying to troubleshoot that damn clicking sound that pops up. So I'm wearing a different backpack tonight, and it seems to be working. I'll find out if the video I shot for tomorrow is loud and clicky or not. Michelle Briggs, thank you. I think that's a gorgeous, gorgeous home. And so is this one. Maybe Google can hire me. I'm kind of already employed by Google. Bob Blah Blah asks if I've ever gone whitewater rafting. No. Slow burner sub to both channels. I don't know when I will do a Johnny Stumbles live stream. I'll tell you what, if I can get everything taken care of tonight nice and early, edit my video for tomorrow, upload it, do the thumbnail. Sometimes the thumbnail takes like half an hour. They're a pain in the bum. I might do a late night stumble stream, maybe. Someone asking me if I have unlimited data. Streets of Ontario. No, I have a 100 gigabyte plan. But if I find myself routinely going over that, I will just get a second SIM card. I also have 15 gigabytes on my Freedom Mobile plan, so I have 2. Yamps is nice mushroom cut. That is not at all what it is, but that's good to know. Let's get wasted. Oh, I don't want to get wasted. I have an early day tomorrow. I want to try to film an early morning video, and then I want to go pick up a car. So, you know, I can do some streaming. You tell people you work for Google now. Hey, it says Google AdSense when the money ultimately hits the account. I guess that would be an independent contractor. Cutting Edge says Johnny Stumbles coming soon. I can't promise that, guys. And if I do a Stumbles, I'm not getting totally ripped. I have an early day tomorrow. All right, so I need to go across the street there to Castle Frank Station. This is not illegal. This is perfectly legal. I did not break any laws. New channel, Johnny Jaywalks. That is not a jaywalk. A jaywalk, I learned this recently, in Toronto, is when you cross against the sign. You are allowed to cross at any given spot. Bonnie Green, $3 super chat. Thank you, Bonnie Green. Johnny Slides is better than 4K footage. And guys, we have arrived at Castle Frank Station. We have reached our destination. Thank everybody, including Bonnie, who just super chatted, for hanging out in the chat, for sending all your super chats. You guys have been awesome, for being good sports. I would say there's a 25% chance I do a Johnny Stumble stream tonight. Note, 25%. 25%. That's not a great chance. But if I get my video edited and everything's good to go, I might just do that. If not, I'm sure I'll stream at some point over the next few days on either of my 2 channels. And if I don't see you, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah. But most importantly, just stay safe and stay healthy, and I will catch you guys later. Mikey M, that's the way to look at it. All right, guys, have yourselves a good night.